together. Life like this out, what's now and or not ever, depending on never. Pull levers to seduce statements made in layman's terms and portrayed as clever. Feather like playful with gravity, despite hateful sentences that hassle me. In light of simple phrases that baffle me. Exert magnitude and calibrate measures afloat by formulas, believing in these heights that it had to me. Levitate reasoning, sensing of the deepest endeavor. Sky high, lovely sight, don't let this end ever. Not before the best, but just wait for the better, which usually seems 100% to rely on the weather. Mood complements conditions, mostly always. Daily rain attempts to weigh me down, rebuke these liquid frowns, I refuse to soak forever. Strung high, wrung out the mess of all these days. Clouds mile mark, the sun seems so far away. Clouds mumble and harp when I just ask if I can play. Clouds make fun of, pierce my heart and tell me I should go away. The park, get back to the start, better yet you belong on the sidelines anyways. My turn, I'm trying, my art, I'm flying. Do my part in defining, embark your journey next in line then. It seems another daydream has scored higher again, refining the new me, the new me.
My eyes are in the sunshine, fly throughout the day. You know the usual story. I was 18 and just about to hit the college scene. These visions have got me tripping, drifted off into the day, getting pushed around by teachers that want me to stay awake. Envision myself in places that help me to stay awake. That help me to stay awake. That help me to stay awake. Wake up. You know the usual story. I was 18 and just about to hit the college scene. Find myself in the same position I've been in many other times before. Lucky I don't snore, but the teacher still doesn't ignore. Feel the tapping on my shoulder as I rise and see the other eyes that criticize. To my surprise, I wasn't the only one doing though. I face flat across the desktop, wait to get a talk telling me to straighten up. I'm working 9 to 5, doing the best I can, not the rest of them. Keep a tape recorder hitting off into the pocket, stay up on every subject, even if my subtext isn't exactly what you like to hear. On my way to the next class, don't remember how I got here. Walking down the hall, start to crunch the brain, but thoughts of being woke was all that remained. No matter, into the class, walk past the teacher, fell as I start to wake. Realizing the whole thing was nothing more than a dream. Stranger scenes, it was one of those things, it wasn't me. Roll out of bed, finally on my feet. Now I'm standing while I dream about class. Besides, I never like to be there. Oh well, it's time to comb the hair and deal with another day. Or it could be a dream, and I'm soon to fall away. Fall away. I was 18 and just about to hit the college scene. These visions have got me tripping, drifted off into the day, getting pushed around by teachers that want me to stay awake. Envision myself in places that help me to stay awake. That help me to stay awake. That help me to stay awake. Wake up. You know the usual story. I was 18 and just about to hit the college scene.
I see their mouths moving, yet no words are coming out. And I seem to have this problem where I think aloud. I've been told I don't work well with others, but I love these kids I rhyme with like they're brothers. Time slips through my hands and I'm like, where did it go? It's tearing a hole in the fabric of my soul. Never auditioned for this part, but supposedly I got the role. Improvise, they say. I laugh cause that's what I was doing anyway. Send away the proof of purchase in an envelope and begin to hope I get a hint that will help me cope. Nope, just felt like a dope. Keep hitting dead ends cause life requires too many prerequisites. Can't seem to keep focused but never diagnosed with attention deficit. Once upon a time, I forget the rest of it. So I guess that's it. Addicted to daydreams, been trying to quit, but I gotta get one last fix. We're living in a world where females eat their mate like a praying mantis. They got us trapped so we can't make any advances, but I'll take my chances. Class dismissed.
You know the usual story. I was 18 and just about to hit the college scene. These visions have got me tripping, drifted off into the day, getting pushed around by teachers that want me to stay awake. Envision myself in places that help me to stay awake. That help me to stay awake. That help me to stay awake. Wake up. You know the usual story. I was 18 and just about to hit the college scene.